Well, something pretty freaking amazing has happened here in Pennsylvania over the last week and a half. Us Pennsylvanians call it the Holy Trinity. And that consists of, obviously, three things. The temperatures have been slowly rising, the snow has melted, and over the last week and a half we've had a couple really heavy rains. What does that mean? Oh yeah.
It's time to take the Corvette out.
First cold start of 2025. We're back, baby! We are back! At least for today, because it is still February, so we're probably not out of the woods yet with the bad weather, but thank God I've missed this car so much. Let's take it for a ride. Let's do it. But before we do, guys, let's just take a minute to listen to that AWE flat plane crank Sport Cat exhaust. Yeah, we're going to hear a lot more of that on the way down. Also, the carbon fiber. The RFC, out of this freaking world carbon fiber. I mean, their quality is just out of this world, I guess. Anyway, let's jump in the car and head out. It seriously feels like it's been forever. I'm so freaking pumped to be back in this car. Oh my God, I'm so freaking excited. This is the first drive of 2025. I know I keep saying it. It's the second I sat back in this car, it's just like, I remember. Everything makes sense now. This car is an absolute beauty. It's beautiful on the outside. It's beautiful to drive. Everything about this thing is, oh, it's just this close, that close to perfect. Real quick before we go though, guys, the sponsor of today's video, of course, is ProClip. And as you can see here, the ProClip magnetic mount is good for any iPhone 12 and up. Take your iPhone and you literally stick it in place. It's held magnetically and, yep, it's charging. Now, the best part of the entire ProClip setup is this whole thing is rock solid and it is set in place without screws and without tape, and it's super easy to install. I'm going to show you how easy it is to install right now. Take the phone off, pull this clip a little bit towards you and around the screen, and just like that, it is disassembled. As you can see, the arm is loose, and all we got to do is just pull it back around the screen, and with tension, it is now held in place once again. It's seriously that easy. If you guys want to save 10% on the ProClip setup for your C8 Corvette, or any Corvette, or really any car at all, because I got one in there too, check out the link in the description down below. Use the code HPO10. Your phone will thank you. And I don't want to brag or anything, but guys, it's 60 degrees in Pennsylvania on February 3rd. Yeah. And we're in the Corvette. Oh my God, I love it. And we gotta do one of these. Oh my God. Oh my God, I've missed this car so freaking much. Holy crap, it seems like it's faster. It seems like it's faster. Oh my God. The 91 millimeter throttle bodies that I put in, guys, I didn't really get to test them a whole heck of a lot. Holy crap, this car is fantastic. Oh my God, I love this thing. Seriously, you really forget how awesome these cars are if you go for like a couple months without driving it. And living in Pennsylvania, unfortunately, that happens more often than I'd like to admit. We go a couple months without driving and it sucks, but my God, is this thing freaking awesome. I mean, listen to this. Oh my God, I freaking love it. Oh geez, thank God for a nice day, man. I needed this. I've been sick all week. I'm finally better. A nice beautiful day to get the car out. Oh, thank Jesus. My Lord, is this thing ever just exactly what the doctor called for, man. I'll tell you. Like I said, I've been sick for the last week, so a nice day to drive the car. Just a phenomenal day out. Actually, It is 64 degrees. I am kind of bragging now, even though I know somebody's going to chime in from Florida and be like, well, Justin, it's 85 here. But 64 on February 3rd in Pennsylvania, I'll take it. We've had basically a month straight of nothing but snow and cold weather. This is very, very, very much so needed. Anyway, we're gonna head down to blackout tinting because I'm dropping the car off for a couple different reasons, and I'm gonna talk to you about why I'm dropping it off in 1 second. And just like that, guys, we are here at blackout tinting. Let's walk inside, take a look at some cool cars, and we'll talk about why we're here. So outside of just getting into the car for the first time in 2025, we're here to look at some cool cars, talk to some blackout people who just happen to be pretty cool people, right? Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, look at all these things. How about working alongside those all day, every day? Obviously, we got to represent with the C8. I believe there was an E-Ray back here at some point. Well, that GT3 RS might have to do until we can see another E-Ray. But while we're here, guys, is obviously to look at some cool cars. But I'm dropping off the car for PPF work because there is a Pittsburgh International Auto Show coming up on the 14th of February. My car will be there, so will a bunch of these really cool cars here at Blackout Tinting, so be sure to come down to the Pittsburgh David L. Lawrence Convention Center and check us out. Got to represent on the Hysteria Purple a little bit, guys. Actually looks relatively purple under this light. Mostly just really blue. What do you think? You like that color?
I do like it a lot, I can't lie.
Do you? I think it's too blue. If it was a little more purple, I think I would be a little bit more in love with it. But under this light, it's not bad. It looks purple for sure, but I just wish they went a little bit more aggressive with the purple. And then, of course, in the back here, we got some storage, and that's where the ZR1 sleeps. You guys remember I put this car cover on to keep all the dust off. Looks like it's doing its job, but she's still sleeping. She'll come out here pretty soon. If this weather keeps up this way, she'll be out sooner than later. So we just talked to Austin while we were here, and he's going to be doing some PPF work for me. So recently, you guys probably have seen, I got this cover here from Extreme Online Store to actually cover up the holes of the bumper. Now, obviously, the wing here is still RSC, which is super high quality stuff, but EOS's weave is similar, pretty close, and it's better than replacing the bumper. Plus, the black piece that I had up here covering the holes started to get really wavy from Segala, and I'm kind of de-Segalifying everything on the car. So while I was taking off that piece, the double-sided tape was really a nightmare to get off, and I started using an eraser wheel, and of course, I caught the edge of the expel here on my quarter panel. So I need to have him ideally replace this entire freaking panel because of this one tiny little hole or mess up. But ultimately for the show only, we're probably just going to trim that out for now, and I'll get to this later. But other than that, I mean, it was just a day full of mishaps. I managed to, let me pop the hatch here. I managed to open the hatch into the ceiling in my garage. Now, this kind of stuff is a testament for Expel because this protected the actual paint of the car, but it really, really boogered up the friggin' Expel. It looks bad. So that has to be replaced before the International Auto Show as well. Now, the problem with that, again, is that little area right there requires that this entire hatch panel be replaced. That's pretty much what we're here for. The hatch needs replaced, the spoiler hole cover here from EOS needs PPF, and then those pieces need ceramic coated, just so this thing looks as good as possible at the International Auto Show. So again, guys, if you're in the area on the 14th through the 17th, I believe it is, come check out the booth. It's gonna look friggin' awesome. Plus my car's gonna be there. I'll be there as well. If you wanna come down and say hi, come check it out. So that's pretty much gonna do it for the video, guys. Again, if you're in the area and you wanna stop by and say hi at the International Auto Show, definitely do. I'll be there, so will the Z06. It's gonna get some touch up here, but it was an absolute blast driving the car for the first time in 2025. I mean, like I said, you forget how awesome these things are when you don't drive them every day, and this thing is just an absolute beast. It's so much faster than I remember. But anyway, if you're in the area, come say hi at the International Auto Show. If not, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because there's tons of content coming with the C8, Z06, and maybe the ZR1. And as always, guys, stay obsessed.